struggled a lot with, among the other symptoms of FND. The last several days, what I've been trying to do, where I've had success before, is try and help retrain my body and mind around the tics. So, as I mentioned before, I get tics every single night for the last 3+ years now. And that is like tics to the side and then convulsions as well. That's every single night, repeatedly, 2 dozen times, depending on how tired I am. Or how many things I've got going on or how stressed I am. What I did at the start of last year, I tapped into when I was getting treatment while I was on holidays, and I was so relaxed that I realized I didn't twitch, I didn't tick, I didn't convulse, I didn't do anything. And I realized maybe I can do this, mind over matter. So I started the process, and I've done this in my historical videos where I talk about visualizing a line, and it works. Visualizing a line actually helped me stop my tics for about 2 months. It was unbelievable. Started last year, all happened. But then as soon as I got back to work, as soon as life started kicking on, my tics came back. And you really have to focus. And at night, you're already exhausted, you're already tired. The last thing you want to do is sitting there focusing. So on holidays, it's a great time to try and get this momentum happening. Anyway, I've been doing that the last couple of days, probably almost a week now. And I was almost getting it. The only problem is I actually noticed that while my tic stopped, I would then get my jaw almost dislocate. It's crazy. And it happened, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just a once-off, but I didn't do the twitch. And then it happened 2 nights ago again. And it kind of really put me off, because I thought whilst I was helping one thing, the last thing I want to do is bring on another symptom where now my jaw is going to, like, it legit is crazy. It feels like your body has literally been possessed. And whilst the focusing helps, then what happened is it almost held all the tics, and then I did an explosion in my body of like a full spasm throughout. So it hasn't been as beneficial. And so this is where I'm trying this year to see and start focusing on things that are starting to help me more, having got as far as I have so far. So really taking it to the next level for someone who has had FND for 3 years. And they say that the kind of longer you have these symptoms, the harder it is. So that's one of the things. I'm about to get Oura Ring so I can start measuring my kind of biometrics to try and tune into what triggers. But I don't understand before bed. What are the things before bed every single night my body has now, brain has now rewired to say, let's go crazy with the symptoms. It's really frustrating. If I go for a nap, if I go to bed, or if I'm simply relaxing. And so it's extremely frustrating trying to crack the FND code. But I mean, that's what my socials are all about, right? So yes, I'm trying to kind of find the hack that can help me get that next improvement with my everyday symptoms, like the tics and the convulsions at night, by starting to really hone into my kind of biometrics, how my day progresses and how that impacts. Because I certainly do know there's a correlation between how fatigued I am, how stressed I am, but is there any way in which I can really teach myself before bed to really start to reduce that? Anyway, love to hear from you. Drop any feedback you have in the comments, and stay tuned to see how I go once I get my Oura Ring. See ya.